Hey guys, Rex here, and welcome back to my Minecraft single-player Let's Play. Today is episode 8, and I actually recorded this clip once, and I said it was episode 9, and that's really embarrassing. But yes, it is episode 8, and we have a little bit of things to discuss before we get started with what we're going to be working on today. So recently I haven't been posting very many videos, other than the SMB announcement, because I've been really busy, but hopefully we'll be getting back into the swing of things. I have a couple tutorials coming up, and I'm working on I'm actually working on a new version of my directions filter that is a lot better, but I'm not very good at manipulating strings in Python yet, so I am working on that. But what are we going to be doing today? Now let's discuss plans for this world, a little bit of plans here. So obviously I want to work on my base. Working on my base is what I love working on in this world. It's probably my favorite thing to do, is building stuff. But since most of my base, at least, is going to be underground, building things requires digging holes first. And digging holes is so slow when you don't have a haste beacon. If you have a haste 2 beacon and efficiency 5, you can insta-mine stone, and without that, it is just extremely slow to dig out holes. And I want to dig some really big holes underground. Not you know, mental big, but some decent sized holes so we can build some cool things under there. So we need a beacon, and to get a beacon we are going to need to kill a wither, and to kill a wither we're going to need 3 wither skulls. And I do not want to be killing wither skeletons without a looting sword, because it's going to take forever. So we need a looting sword, and to get a looting sword we need 3 things. We need diamond swords, or we could use gold swords, but I really want to use a diamond sword. We need diamond swords. We got infinite supplies of that. We need XP, which we don't have, and we need lapis, which we have an infinite supply of, once again, from villagers. So the one thing we're going to be needing is lots of XP, and right now I do not have a source of XP in this world other than just killing mobs and trading with villagers, which actually gives you a decent amount of XP, but we don't have our villager trading up to maximum yet. So I'd really like to make an XP farm. But first, I actually did make an XP farm already, and I tried to record this episode, and it just did not go well. Nothing worked actually, and I built one of those Pigman Farms in the Nether, and it didn't work. I'll show you that in a little bit. But we are going to try an enchantment here. We've got 2 diamond swords that are unenchanted, and we've got some lapis. We've got 39 levels. And I want to see if I can get a looting sword. So I'm going to put this in here, and we've got smite. And smite's good because we want to be killing wither skeletons with it. And we can actually one-shot wither skeletons with a smite 5 sword. I don't know if you can do it. I think you can do it with smite 4 and a critical hit. But with a smite 5, you can just one-shot them. It's really awesome. So let's see if we can get looting on this. Ready? And boop. Oh, not bad, not bad. Let's try this one. Okay, knockback, we don't want that. Let's enchant a stone shovel here. That's why I have these sticks and this cobblestone. So we can just make a stone shovel. Boop. 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 And diamond sword. Knockback again. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch of... Ooh. I'm gonna make a bunch of shovels. Let's make 3. I don't know, that's not a bunch, but... Ooh. Oh well. Okay, enchant another shovel. So we can only do 1 more shovel after this. I don't know how to do my math. We can do, I don't know, a couple more. Knockback again! Goodness. Okay. I should be enchanting something slightly more useful than a shovel. Oh, here's another smite one. Alright, let's see what we get here, and just smite. Yuck. Oh well. Maybe we can combine these together to make a smite 5, but I'd like to keep this one because if I get a smite 4 looting 3, then I can combine that to make a smite 5 looting 3, which is going to be ideal for killing wither skeletons here. Now, we can only make 1 more level 30 enchantment before we have to restock on XP, and that is something we want to be doing here. So we are going to be building an XP farm, so I'm going to put some of this stuff away, and then I will see you in the Nether where we are going to be building. Okay, so here we are on top of the Nether, and here is the big hole that we made in episode 4, and I found out that you can actually make this hole bigger still by using dark oak trees. I thought they fixed that, but apparently they did not. So, what is this? This is my old Pigman Farm that I made in the episode 8 that I recorded before, but it sucked, so I'm re-recording it, and we're going to be doing something completely different. It sort of works. It does not work at all like the way I wanted it to. So when we get up the ladder, I'll show you how this works. So here we are. We just got a little bit of storage for materials and things here. So yeah, as you can see, it is a bit strange. What we have here is a couple spawning platforms, and then we had a little tunnel here, and then they were supposed to fall into a hole at the end and get squished. But that was close. Okay. That didn't work because, well, it did work. It was okay. It didn't work because they would go in there and then there basically wasn't enough spawn space, or I don't even remember what happened. But it wasn't working. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. But what I was doing, actually, is doing this. I would just set up this little trapdoor here, so I would just run over here, snag one of these pigmen, run back, close the trapdoor, and then whack them. And I would usually use the swords that they drop, so I'm not using up any resources or anything. Okay, let's take out the rest of these pigmen here. And yeah, that was how I was getting my XP for a little bit. That's how I got those 40 levels or whatever that you saw at the beginning of the episode. But this thing needs an upgrade. So, once again, this has not been tested, so this episode may turn out to be just as bad as the previous recording of it. But what I am intending on doing is making it so you can climb up the ladder, and there's a little crusher area similar to this one here. I don't even know if there's pistons hooked up. Is there? Yes, there are. There's a little crusher, but, oops. Instead of there being one of these little things, there's like a ring similar to Snow Crash's Pigman Farm, and I'll put a link to Snow Crash's farm in the description. But I'm not going to be building his exact farm. I just want to use the little ring system, because the ring system lets you get the optimum amount of pigmen for where you're standing, and you probably have no idea what I mean unless you checked out that video. So I'm actually going to destroy this, and then I will build a little ring, and then I'll show you what I mean by that. I can't. What is this? What is this? So, after what seems like forever, it's probably been 3 or 4 hours, I have completed the rings here. So, as you can see, we have outer rings and inner rings, and we've got 4 layers. Solid block, solid block, solid block, and then half slab. And the half slab layer is actually at the top layer of the nether, like the very top layer that you can build at. And the reason we have the half slabs is so that gas can't spawn on the platform below it or above it. Because we do not want gas spawning in here. When I was building this, I did have quite a few problems with gas, and they kept shooting at me and stuff. But yeah, this took a lot longer than I thought it would, because I'm building it out of nether brick, and then I was going to fill it in with stone brick. And nether brick is actually really hard to get, because I actually practically had to destroy a good part of a nether fortress to get all this. Because either you smelt netherrack and it takes forever and uses up a ton of coal, or you know, I could have used lava, but I really didn't think of doing that. Or you can get it from a nether fortress. Both ways, it takes a very long time. But yeah, this is what we have so far. We've just got a bunch of rings, and then we have these staircases in between. And those are so the pigmen, can go in between the floors. And yeah, this farm is designed to have basically an infinite stream of pigmen coming towards you. And there's one problem with that, and that is when you're building it, if you accidentally anger that infinite stream of pigmen, which happened to me a few times, and I happened to not die at all somehow, because I can defend myself, you know. There were times where I had pigmen come. did I say it right? Pigmen, zombie pigmen, coming towards me, and just like an infinite stream of them. And then the goal was basically to run to the center and jump down the ladder, because I don't have any sort of safety anti-death things at the bottom. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I'm going to just fill in all the rings next, and then we will see where we will go from there. So, I have finished only half of one ring, one spawning ring for the Pigman Farm. And look how many pigmen we have here. I've never seen all these pigmen, so many pigmen in one spot ever in Minecraft. Well, maybe on the SMB server I've seen some in the gold farm we have there that Impulse designed. But yeah, I did the half slab so no ghast would spawn, and I did half of one platform. And I'm starting to think that I might only have to do like one platform to actually get this thing to work really well. And as well, I've been thinking just about this farm. Like, originally my plans were to just make a temporary farm so that I could get a little bit of XP to get a looting swords. But as you can see, this has become much more than a temporary thing. And as you can see by my XP bar, I also have 74 levels. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about this farm, whether I should complete it or not complete it, because now that I think about it, this farm, this style of zombie pigman farm is going to be actually broken in an update soon. Well, I'm pretty sure Mojang has said that, but I've heard from people that it is confirmed that these are going to break. The zombie pigmen, either the behavior or whether they drop XP or something is going to change. But I think what we should do is finish this farm, and then if it changes, hopefully we'll be able to convert this farm with some minor redstone change or something to a pure gold farm instead of a golden XP farm. But let's just hope that all of this effort won't be going to waste here, so that because this is taking quite a long time and quite a lot of resources. I've actually had to smelt up a ton of stone. As you can see, I've got a little furnace thing here. I've been smelting some stone, but let's see it in action. I know you're all begging to see it in action. It actually works really well just with this one half platform out of 3. Remember, there's 3 platforms, so this is just half of one. And you're about to see. So I've got a little half slab platform down there so pigmen don't spawn on it, and I'm going to, all I have to do to activate this is hit one of the pigmen somehow. And then all the pigmen are going to come down here and fall off the edge. And then any new pigmen that spawn are all instantly going to be aggroed by the other pigmen that are already standing here, and then they're going to come down here and die too. So it's basically going to be an infinite stream of pigmen trying to fall down this hole. And then down there, obviously, they fall and die. So let's give this a tester. And I actually died once building this, and it was really frustrating because I was standing here, and somehow, I have no idea how, but a pigman came and attacked me, and I fell down and died. Yeah, so it was annoying. Actually, I didn't even fall all the way down. I fell and hit this thing somehow, and then yeah, it was annoying. But let's see how this works, shall we? And here come the pigmen. Isn't this just a beautiful sight? All the pigmen just wanting to come to their deaths. And then we should see some more coming. Let's just go up here so we can see them spawn. Yeah, so you can see they spawn, and then they instantly become, not instantly, but they can't become aggroed, like, right when they spawn. See? They spawn, and then they instantly charge towards us, and yeah, they fall down. They come down here. So, as you can see, there is some XP building up down here. And there's actually lots of items where we can't see them because they're too far away. So I'm just going to sit here for a little while longer, and then I'll show you what happens when we go down there. Okay, I think that's enough. And yeah, we've got a little chicken jockey there. We're going to have to kill him when we get down. Also, if you're wondering why there's zombies, it's because the zombie pigmen actually have the social zombie behavior and summon zombies, which is actually really weird. And as you can see, let's see if we have inventory room. Okay, let's kill this guy. Go away. Yeah, we don't want any falling down, or a minimal amount falling down. Ooh, big leg spike. Because if they fall down, they'll actually aggro the pigmen on the ground, which is bad. So, yeah, this is pretty much what we have so far. We get tons and tons of XP flowing around our face, and we can't see anything. So, yeah, we're just getting a ton of XP here. I have 76 levels now. I'm probably going to be able to get a looting sword. So, before we finish up the farm, or the rings, or discs, or whatever you want to call them, I want to get to the overworld, and I want to see if we can get that looting sword that we're going to need to get some wither skulls. So yeah, I will see you in the overworld in a little bit. Alright, so now before we go to the overworld, I want to point out that this is what happens with this farm. I have no idea how these pigmen got here, but yeah, as a result, I think because some fell down or something, now we have a whole horde of pigmen. Oh my goodness, okay, flame sword, knockback sword, I'm dead, I am so dead. Yeah, we have a ton of pigmen coming after us, so this has actually happened quite a few times already, and I'm not exactly sure how to solve the problem, how to make them not aggro anymore, because if you go up there, it's just out of range so that they won't despawn. And yeah, I'm gonna kill these guys because I have a feeling that one of them may have picked up a sword. And oh, don't want to fall in there. Okay, let's just take out these guys. And see, what happens is if a pigman picks up an item, he won't despawn. So then obviously if he doesn't despawn and he's aggroed, then he's going to permanently stay there and aggro all the other pigmen around him, right? And obviously we do not want that. So let's kill this guy and the little baby here. Okay. Now we need to prevent any more pigmen from falling down, so that is why adding a killing mechanism for our farm is going to be very important. Yeah, so just wanted to point that out. Now let's get enchanting. So I have been doing a ton of enchanting, as you can see from all these shovels here. Yeah, I have enchanted all of these swords, and with no luck, just trying to see if I can get lucky and get looting. And that didn't happen for any of them. Went through a ton of shovels, and I finally got my enchantment seed to give me looting. So let's do this and see if it will give me a good enchantment. Wow, okay, sharpness 4, I think that's good. Do I have any other sharpness that I can use? Sharpness 3? Alright, that's really good. What the important thing is the looting. So, now that we have that looting sword, everything is pretty much good. But for completeness sakes, I definitely want to finish up at least one layer of that Pigman Farm before we're done the episode. Okay, it is time for a giant progress update here. And we can see that we have a ghast spawned in here. And as I was building this, as you can see, I've done now the bottom floor as well. I didn't do the middle floor, and I realized that by doing that, I've actually created a sort of ghast farm, which is really cool, because the ghast can spawn in here, but since we have this ring around here, they can't actually escape. So, yeah, I was a little worried about him aggroing the pigmen, but apparently that doesn't happen. It was happening on the SMB server, which was interesting, but it doesn't seem to be happening here. As you can see, I have 3 ghast tiers, which I got from a previous ghast that spawned, so we can hit this fireball with our looting sword, and if it hits the ghast, it will apply the looting to the ghast. So we got 2 ghast tiers from that guy. So yeah, that's also an interesting thing I just wanted to show you, that if you hit a ghast fireball with a looting sword, then it will apply the looting to the actual ghast fireball, which is really cool. But yeah, we have lots to talk about. So, as you can see, I have been working a ton on this. I really underestimated the amount of materials I would need for this, as I usually do. If you don't already know this, I'm actually really noobish at survival. Like, this is one of the first real survival worlds I've had where I've actually gone past the point where I've actually sort of built farms and stuff, like big farms. And I thought I'd need maybe a double chest of stone tops for the whole thing. And I was very, very wrong. I need a double chest of stone for like every layer. So yeah, I have been going through so much stone. I think I have less than a single chest of cobblestone left. And that's because I've been smelting a ton of it up with lava buckets. And I'm actually, other than this, I am completely out of, well, not completely out. I still have those like 2 rows of a chest of cobblestone left, but that's all of the stone I have left. That is all of the stone I have left. But yeah, so I don't think we're going to be finishing it this episode. I might do one this last sector here, but to finish off the episode, we are going to be doing something really, really awesome. And I'm going to show you in 1 second if I can get down here without dying, which I actually did once, and that was really annoying. So let's go down here and try not to die. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's a bad habit of mine, dying on ladders. I should really add another ladder here, like, so that if I fall in between, I don't die. But yes. So, if I go down here, I dumped it back in the overworld. Yeah, here's a little smelter that I built just to quickly smelt up some stone. It's really a pain to get lava. I have to go quite a way away. But, let me tell you a little story. So, I was going to get lava and whatnot, and I think nether brick or something. For some reason, I went to the Nether Fortress, and I killed a wither skeleton that was in... He was just in my way, and I got a wither skull, which was awesome, and I wasn't actually using the looting sword, and so I switched to the looting sword, and within like 5 minutes, I managed to get 2 more wither skulls. Where did I even put them? I have no idea. Where did I put them? In here? Uh-oh. Did I lose them? Oh, what? Okay, apparently I have more stone here. I might be able to finish it, but where did I put it? Huh. I can't even find where I put my wither skulls. That is crazy. Anyways, hopefully I'll find them soon. But yeah, I managed to get 2 wither skulls within like 5 minutes of that, like 2 more wither skulls, which is super awesome because now what can we do? We can we can fight a wither boss, and that is really, really awesome. That will allow us to start building in our base because we will finally have a beacon so we can insta-mine out all this stone here. So A, we can have some stone for building supplies, and B, we can have some stone, or obviously some space here. Still looking for those wither skulls. But yeah, so I'm really excited for that. We're going to finish off this episode with a wither fight. First wither fight in this world, and one of my first wither fights actually. This is the second world I've ever fought a wither in survival on. And I have not even... Yeah, I haven't really said anything about this, but I am recording on Christmas Day. It is Christmas Day here. That's why we've got all the chests here that are like this. There are the red ones are like this, and the green ones are the double chests. And I do have my Christmas skin on. Let's give it a little showcase here, which is pretty cool. I spent a little while working on it. I think it's really cool. I took my armor, my Captain Rex armor, and I turned it red. As you can see, the blue stripes on the side are now red. And then we added, like, I made the ammo belt black, added a little belt buckle, added some boots, and on the waist cape and the pauldron, I made them black with white fluff. Well, it doesn't exactly look fluffy, but it's supposed to because it's got the noise on it, and it's supposed to be sort of like the Santa armor type thing. I think it's really cool. But yeah, when I managed to find my wither skulls, wherever the heck I put them, let's see if I can find them here. Did I put them on the surface? We are going to be fighting a wither, and then we're going to end the episode there, I think. Let's see if we can find them. Did I put them over here? Nope. Nope. I remember putting them somewhere. Watch them be all the way back at the zombie Pigman Farm. But yeah, so we are all ready, well, pretty much ready. I've got some armor that's on the verge of breaking, and I sort of don't want it to break, but I don't have the funds to repair it right now, unfortunately. So I am going to figure out what on earth I'm going to do and where my wither skulls went. And I will see you when we are ready to fight wither. Alright, I am ever so silly. They were right here. I even opened this chest, and I did not see them. And I remember putting them in there, I just couldn't remember exactly which one I put it in. And yeah, here they are. Got some soul sand, wither skulls. As you can see, we are all decked out. I did give myself some achievements here with the commands, because I did actually get those achievements before. It's just that because my world has gone through some corruptions and things, it just got screwed up. So I gave myself Diamonds to You, which I already did. You can see in episode 3. Enchanter, which I've already done, obviously, and Librarian, which I've obviously already done as well. Yeah, so we got actually lots of achievements this episode. We've gotten Overkill, I've actually done. However, since I just gave myself this achievement, it hasn't done that one yet. But I'm not going to, give myself that one. I've got that one this episode, got this one this episode. And we're about to get this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These aren't really the goal of my whole playthrough, these are just, I don't know, for fun. But let's get on with this. Let's build our notch apple here. Bing. And overpower. And we get that from those gold blocks from our new gold farm. So I think we are ready. We've got some health potions, strength 2 potions to make us do a ton of damage, smite 5 to make us do a ton of damage, a bow just in case things go wrong. And I've got some iron boots and iron helmet. Iron boots because I don't want my boots to break because they're good. This I don't care if it breaks. My helmet already broke. Got a golden apple so that we can basically be what's it called? Invincible. How did I not remember that word? And yeah, so I've got these things. Hopefully we're just gonna build them. We're not gonna gimp him by sticking his face in bedrock, but we are gonna fight him at the top of the Nether. So I was gonna say something important, but I don't remember what it was. So let's just get on with this wither fight here. So let's go here. Let's find a suitable spot. I don't want to go on top of the Nether, but I want to go like maybe in here. This looks like a good spot. Alright, let's build him here and see how it goes. Do I have everything? Alright, so I shouldn't need the bow, but just in case. Bam. Bam. Bam! And oh, come on, you're kidding me. Oh, I have to kill the Ender Dragon to get the achievement. I thought there was something broken here. But, okay. Gonna eat the apple. Ready. Bam! Charge! Get him! Okay, okay, what happened there? Oh, there I just got the overkill achievement, and things are going wrong. Things are going terribly wrong. Okay, and now his face is stuck on the bedrock anyways, so let's just go kill him. Oh, I didn't drink this. Silly me. Okay. Since he got his own face stuck in the bedrock, then let's just whack him here. And with our wonderful Smite 5, he is dead. Just like that. And I actually learned that Nether stars... Where is the Nether star, by the way? Oh, right here. That Nether stars do not actually get exploded. So if you put a TNT beside one... Come on. What's going on here? 21's more. Okay, let's just heal up. They cannot be exploded. I did not know that before. And we have a giant hole now, which is wonderful. There was one other thing that I learned that I was going to tell you, but I don't remember. I learned something. Something really cool. And if I remember, I'll put it up on the screen right now. But, yeah, I think that is going to end up finishing the episode. But now we have access to a Nether star, which means we have a beacon, which means next episode we can get started on expansion now that we can dig. So I'm going to craft a beacon, and then we'll just end the episode there. Okay, so what do we need for a beacon? We need sand, 5 of these, and some bits of obsidian. So let's smelt this up. Put a piece of coal in. I know it's inefficient. Let's grab 3 of these. And, yep, try and smelt it with obsidian because we're smart. Okay, so while that was smelting, I was trying to remember what on earth I wanted to tell you guys. But I just cannot for the life of me remember it, so if I do remember it after I'm done recording, it will be up on the screen. Will have been up on the screen. But here we go. Bam, we now have a beacon in the world. And this means so much for the world. It means that we can get started, we can expand, we can build lots and lots of redstone things. You guys had better be hyped, because now that we have a beacon, like I said, we are going to be expanding, we're going to be building huge farms, we are going to be making everything renewable, and I am so excited, and you should be too. But that is all the time I have for today. So, if you enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like, and follow me on Twitter at NanoRexMC for more updates. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Rex out.